You're so a man.
Or make us a sample could be any
Then Sampahene recently, I think there was a communique that was released by the Boone Regional House of Chiefs under the authority of the president, Dormaahene, and clearly it was diabolical, fake. It's unacceptable. It's a gross disrespect to the rule of law in this country. Sampa saying we are now which is a Boone Regional House of Chiefs, your president. I'm telling you on authority. So see, call the Boone Regional House of Chiefs and call a meeting and we issue that communique. They should release friends saying I have before them cause our meeting. No, there were four people who went. Okay. Dormaahene come, Sampahene, Dormaahene. They were the people who went there. Meanwhile, Obi a court a Kasima, and Abu courts in same time and again. Or misconducting or misconduct. What is the definition of misconduct? I think the Chief Justice was fired based on misconduct. Has Dormaahene misconduct himself or not? We expect Dormaahene to be arrested. On Nama say be Akunkuma Akoso or Sampa in Akoso. Obama see a man for fear Dormaahene say or can we be? The Mucho Muchuma. They should arrest Dormaahene. Because it's part of the whole process. I expect national security to deal with him, and I expect President Mama to deal with Dormaahene. I'm a Mompene. To arrest Dormaahene. He's an abattoir. He's a conspirator in what is going on in Sampa. He should be arrested. They are bringing the unrest in the community. They are disrupting people. So we will be torn a checker. Obi turn issue. You keep on disturbing the people, and then it seems there's no respect for the law. Obi abaye fiabe shutimi mame kuno. Today, as it stood, there's no press release from the police hierarchy or the regional minister to say, and I say, what sort of country are we living in? Right. Are people special than others? Or 2 minutes or Kasampa, only 2 minutes or Kasampa. The justice of that people, if you think that whatever decision Asantima Ekayan and Yanokra, why don't you advise them to go to court and set it aside? Show respect to the people. And that's why I expect my northern brothers to condemn the activity of Dormaahene down here. He's misbehaving. And I expect the National Democratic Congress to condemn his activities at time because they think that he's supporting them, but he's rather warring their party.
Oheneba Media for Nefremu. I have media royals, media Muadeshiano, no, Asiabana, Aintasamana, Amamlani Amani Mudmedie, Oheneba Media Betanete, Intama for Muntier, and Yado.
Eba enchance papa de bodan so padia eno ane adabo roofings and raste resist heat anafe and some feeding so na ni premium color materials or the bodan so nti oma warranty mo arishimu se wo pe adabo roofings e wo kumase ne mpatamu a fo ani kire ehwa overseas junction e wo enkran ene ne mpatamu so odi wani be kire Pokuasi station wa na ni main factory de e wo fancy a eben mupa Fre Adabof nani omuni dwa esanse se fa enchansen papa de bodan so paade a omuni kenkon obia ni ho
right ebusia for ya ba nyina akwa ba de aba Oheneba Media so mejidi se ba bi obia no jana dom ye ho ye papa na ya san ya tena se bio ensem bebre e wo ho ye ensem ye Ghana ensem ye ensem a ye asante sem eno ene ya tena se ayeba abidi hu komo na ya behwe kwan a ye de befa so na bia nso etumi ayekama na ebusia ye beka ya Sampa ensem o Sampa e sha se enye ne yenyina nim se ya hensem mu entawantawa menteme ho ase na ekoso e wo Sampa a chesa ma oyeni asore na ninyina mu no yehu se National House of Chiefs ache yeto le Sampa Jafla atumu se the legitimate and the gazetted Ohene that Sampa Traditional Council no ano na se Sampa Traditional Area no ano na we nyina akoba na so still mintimi wase no oyeni bi ekoso ehefo e de hihye chiri yenim se your regional minister no an da respect ano ewo yinim se okọ Sampa montene ne so ayewo music municipal chief executive and district chief executive da dissect na no ewo ho no mu ye wo mrahyebeduafo ewo ho aside that no aban no as a whole ewo security apparatus national security ewo ho no the CID ewo ho no mu Bureau of National Intelligence BNI NIB ewo ho wo nyina ewo so still Sampa eno eden na ekoso ye ba abedi Sampa eho enkomo eni mensaka yebra amas awo no eye to let Sampa Jafla Sampa hene ne wo fase nimpon pa enye nchen ewo ha no mo ye ba ne abebubu ensem ekoso Sampa ho dia kwa na kofa Sampa nsense media ba ema asumbi ma hwan e na play ni role ye nti a we nyina e ba so wo se police fo etu omnan anamo bi omuntu ye eno nso so eka ho ana ene ebedo mosiko na ye de ho koma bro ye beka ya eye nana Dormaahene yep mampeni Excellency John Dormaahene mama promoting e de na kopi mu ewo eye appeals court sa promotion no ene Sampa nsensem no ye behwe the correlation ebio de ekokọ so background ahemfu bi a hyehye ne mechi e ma Sampa enyo no ye beka ne nyina eho asem ti abusu ya waba so a but more so be like video ya wa share na obi nsan ka before comment e brase e be premier be kenkan e de amam so when you subscribe to your channel na wadarama na wa yen sa ma yen fa sedan ma adabo full frame King Bernard Printing Press Remy Spices any fi bi te se wo mo so ya cinema ye de sa ofan abrel opani akwaba
Odarama Jozo
but you be aboko there
Odarama bi aboko
ene de what why you fie
Odarama edi arewo
oh arewo pa
onya arewo but of course in that context in a contest and in just be Rahosha but of course in a contest
okay Sampa to say
Odarama bi aboko
na tole ne ho to say
Odarama bi aboko anja me fi Sampa be duru and anope ewo Kumase
all right okay I see enti abusuya yan share komo na say opening in the first place near Sampa you can Sampa e wo hen fa betimi am geographical location
of clearly MJ be fa then na nya akonya she na she bi edi nkomo a she bi e fa anidie ema na anidie she no that is important that probably we say we respect the president of the nation MJ Ira Preocupe she bi ona odai na ya no so sha na ye jitum uko sa na tie akonya bi she ba she di na she asida chia emane Sampa Ira yesom wa na yesom nti she ne obi jam Sampa dan Sampa bono
okay
and a campona you see there's sometimes there's the whole thing has been correlated as a campona ya ye ho nyina she nipa ba ko ase nya no kra Sampa bono and a bono region
okay
the bono region is made up of Shinwane
okay
Wenchi Drobo Japikru Shekwa Sampa
okay
Sumayim Crew what I say all those enclaves is made out of bono but ya ye ho nyina she bi obi ade no ho
okay
and I in 90 crew monoma e fro bono it is obi Sampa Sampa e bono region
oh okay
but a ba amanye na mamra Sampa belong to Asante the Asante nation
okay
and it's important that we put that in context
now you can't say Sampa or bono region now you say na say you say bono champion council be near there is Sampa going to be part of the bono champion council and I say
and so you see all this is I think you have to put all this in perspective that there is somebody who is trying to dilute history in this country trying to push forward as if there be two maybe okruman or two me obetimi asisaniema of course you because of forming association you can form an association and which the constitution will not prevent you from doing so
all right
but every association that you form must be based on certain credibility it must be based on certain values so from Bun Champion or no but if you are from Bun Champion are you also admitting that Asante has been in existence since 1935 you have to admit that Asante has been in existence since 1935.
Yeah.
And so, if you want to form your so-called Bun Champion, you can form it. Okay. But you can never dilute and authenticate that history, that Asante is not Asante.
Yeah.
And so clearly, so will be forming a Bun Champion, you can go ahead and form that Bun Champion. But what we are saying that Asante is an authority on its own.
All right.
And Asante will not beg anybody in this country.
Okay.
But at all times, Asante will show respect. It's all kinds of Bun Champion and Asante. This is a clear lies of parallel belief that all of us believe in. You can do whatever you believe in. But what we are asking, is it lawful? Is it authority now for you to put that information or that agenda forward? You can't.
All right.
And so clear that there's a clear distinction between Asante and Bun Champion. Of course, and then we wish them well who form Bun Champion, you can form your Bun Champion.
Open the Sampa. More family tree or ebusua ben na idi was Sampa.
Yeah, you see the whole process happened to let Nana Kofi Etoye. Nana Kofi Etoye, of course, there is a history to it.
Okay.
And I Sebi a ban is no toy no. Now there was a need say Sebi the Obi so.
Okay.
But before then, no buy him at the counter.
Oh,
okay. To buy him at the counter no. Na Sebi, I say you buy him Bishop Bahima, Ishio Bahima, and Nakovision Etoye.
Oh, I see.
And so we all of us went to the Bon Regional House of Chief. All right? Share, we will not accept the barrier of Nana Kofi yeah need to show machine Nana Kofi as I say anamu to be a safata and they should want to know you want them to fulfill that promise as I say no by him akunya ton they say in AD.
Oh, okay.
And amanisa but as I say any DNA obo munti yeah I didn't say be obi a say be rade atu ne nsa friend there wo kan say anya fe at time say your brain once na editum na mpa omba editum say ye man krabia na nsisi no esisi ni wi a na bibie ni aye nyina transi abuhwem odom aka asem no odom ye ma sa kwanya no esie no wie afi ye ntie ho ase and then the Born Regional House of Chiefs were not prepared to make sure they bring finality to the matter. All of us ejitum eba santima nti eba santima ni se Sampa konya no esa santima se.
Oh, okay.
Sampahene service Dormaahene Sampahene chidom no.
Oh,
Sampahene santima chidom.
Wow.
Bona chidom dani nyina. Ti na se di ba fie na ka asem no. Enya jitum eba fie be ka asem no. Em je bi Dormaahene. Em je mo I most tell you and I station is one of the powerful stations telling story, telling history, telling culture.
Yes, sure.
And clearly I think you have evidence of what transpired friends echoes was antima. But my karma team for you as I say see one.
All right.
I feel ready to move preoccupy eka seven emanisi. Accept ya kama nasi.
Okay.
Ya kama nasi the idea they won't be. Then will be training you. Be no design ti was more be saying ya come na be sis pepe.
Okay.
See senior TNT aye ba santima be kan asem no. Abebi asampa wa e wa santima ase.
All right. Now, yanhwe yura kan asem na wi. Afi mente me ho ase ni we say me na me o say me di we say me na o say me. Eno so ase ne say.
I say ni baby I want say yura kan asem ni wi no. Na say ampa obi agitum sampa obi aka asem ni. I say ye nyina try time kese
yes
editum say ni papa mo ni boni mo ni besi bia ni era beka bia no editum
okay
sa na mrawo kroma no sa na say tie sa na say ogitum eza era nsisiu era ma akwanya bia ma obo wabushia obubo wabushia omo bia akwanya ukika ni ombia ti say o ma akwanya ma akika ni obetimi aka bia na afi wa ka asem ma na sisi a ontum boy era so say bi ni asem no kan no unyintum ti era ma obi akwan e ma ne kan say unyintum a ne ntia unyintum no say back forward afi e kan asem no we are called the Born Regional House of Chiefs for them to bring the document of the Lesser Madafla Chumba Gazette and that is where that was the whole that agenda I started here and another Dormaahene sorry I said the creating an apparel authority said we so to me be okromano but you know politics now yet he was doing politics and he made people in this country to hate Asante mine or my man phobia okromano at times said be Asante man said be Asante mine diboni be okromano as if say be Asante mine and probiasm and now Asante mine and I said be should be yaw but then nyana no correct
okay
Asante man dey no Asante man dey nya Asante man brain Washington he took advantage of that and he distorted history and he lied and on the year campaign and then probably the political party that all support I have no problem with that but the can say he's a justice like appeal court I are promoting the no can no cry and no cry and then the Asante man can no cry and no cry so these are the two power authority one they cannot cry now Dormaahene and cannot cry and Asante man and cannot cry Asante man and cannot cry and it's important that Ghanaian people accept this fact and they should be humble to accept that this is the truth we cannot go back and forth in terms of this issue it's important say you bring finality to this matter and everybody in this country will accept that this is the fact Asante man say be enter ni share baby Asante man do ni share no Sampa Asante man share and I say be what na mutu as a fata if the government thinks say Sampa any share the government should take us on the government should take Asante man on it should be Irado John Dramani mama should be on ba fie de bia o me say Ira say Sampa man here wine
okay
sabi Ira etu na mutu as a fata echo the seat of government echo kachel sabi na hemfo he introduced Sampahene to you he's on record and so the last time I hear President Mahama talking say there's a chieftaincy conflict in Sampa I was worried because there's no chieftaincy conflict in Sampa onim say sabi obi ya Sampahene ono enti mo na mo dis answer no ono sabi the so-called claim that they are political activists and for that matter they want to appease them it's wrong he should condemn it
Okay.
President Mahama, with the greatest respect, he should condemn it because he knows, it's on record, that Tulesa Majafla has visited the seat of government, and that he should know who is the authority in Sampa.
What's say Ebia no wakwe president into one person be take his side?
No, the Casa is size in the day. Size in the set. What must say size in the set. Yira, Atuana Mutu, Abechawa, the seat of government. Or about the Nahimfo, Ebetro. Or do mature and one mature. Oh, you have access to Ira. Young Konono?
Yes.
So what I say, only the Ahoy brothers,
yes,
all of you, the history you told the history to the people of this country, the way you became related to Era.
Yeah.
And so I'm not saying say you only a young kwa be a bonia support no, but namutuna watuno and no cry no cry. Say no cry, cannot cry. He came to you at the seat of government or better say Ampa Mirani, when I didn't see Sampahene. The president should be bold enough to tell the people say Sampahene way, and he should not say there's a chieftaincy dispute. There's no chieftaincy dispute. That's the assembly era can be. Or come and assist you. You don't say there's a chieftaincy dispute. So be a now Odin, Sembina, and Senfata. You have to go after those people and deal with them. And deal with them.
All right. But before I ever sign to us, I'm person and chika credit.
What that Roma?
So let's Samba Jafla. Ne ma mene hwan na ne DNA na nakofis no.
What that Roma? To let Samba Jafla. Mammy, a friend come from Jingle. No, your Obama room for. So be your bar no pen one seven. Now a month for quite no Kobe, but said be not the year.
Okay.
And he Otikrumon na said you be a did what I say. What I say. And to let someone that fly, mammy, comforting. Now coefficient, mammy, a now coefficient near bar, said be a corny crazy, only dinner dear.
Okay.
That's how you have to understand the argument.
Yeah.
So be a bushia, no be on your bushia.
Okay.
What I say. It's now coefficient, mammy, a female. Anama maame watara aye ne ba santeman ebebo yenkru echeche ampa se netie ye yitum se dadi jan na ye bet koso aka se anama enua esan ye ne eye moja
okay
ba ye ne san modi anya moja se me obi a se bi me pe se bi me ho na me mpe no kra na nka metimi anga je me yi anama afimu
yes
and I mean yi ni fimu dan so ye menua and the first me ka so ye menua na nche se me pe bibi nti na ye menua but I'm speaking to the truth and I want the people to understand that these are the facts so what I say it's a ban no anama maame enedi na confusion maame ade and na to let some of the fla oba ni monyamfo or comfort nyingo mobrohufo edi a friend of confusion nearby idea.
Oh, okay.
What I say? It is a nana I to let some of the fla maame adi confusion nearby idea anama maame mamo adi confusion maame ade dia omu ya bushia na munya bushia
omu ya bushia
what I say and there abushia penyin abu maama ni maame toye me maame ene di na ade
oh
so what I say san sensem we na sha manfo gitum na di sisi so ye di sisi ani a na manfo ahoshen we na ka no kra na we nya ka no kra so we want to enya bohwe mu ka these are facts, these are available evidence anama maame to abushia penyin ni ofani mpon kwaku shedu efimu
okay
what I say anama maame kwaku ali okay ene di na ade kwaku ali me maame a sebi maame a na ye ben na otete me aye friend mable mojabi kwaku ali na yere no on di sebi anama ofa ene di abushapanyin abu mahama ni ofa ade and today you want to tell the people of Sampa say onimenya abusha once in trona wudi and these are the only way and this is the ground that we can tell the people that is the truth.
Okay. Now Samudia related to Nana Kofi saying
Odaruma unrelated to Nana Kofi or ba fio me nana bema and I didn't ba fio no okay me nana bema and I didn't ba fio no enti odine ba fio nya be tremu e wodom ono krem yanka say be yi mu ha but e do baby na se bi and wo tuwe na wo nua ba e wo honom na wo nua ba na wo akofo obi aba fie honom na wa betra honom awo eni nje se onu unia ba me mano eyepe they are not but you can give her the respect that he deserves but it doesn't mean that you are blood related it's the argument that you are advancing time and again is blood related it's mojasem na yeka it's any samodua any mojasem but they came there a geomutum and a transfusion and a history the fact that you were there in the house and the fact that samodua ebe atwame ebe di Sampa kunya nje say uye moja you were given every opportunity to explain your relation in respect of the stool as to why I said we are Mujatim Diadiano, one Timianka. Obiani Mpefe, or Kumose and Pa Samobiani Anama, Ominia Bushan for Kofisun ni Samodia, Ominia Bushan for. As I say, I did Dia no Muntem. Yeah, can you say, I did give you Muntemwana, I did give you on your Muntem. So I did give you Muntemodia, which one can say Bushan. Until Bio Bisasa question, Bia or Sampa or Bibia, or Missan will say, what is the inheritance in respect of inheritance?
Okay.
Why Samodia or ni Anama, I did give no Muntemwa, it's Sumia Bushan, and this will answer your question.
But why do you think, say, Anamano, what take his size I see, or what somebody on it?
Of course, probably, I think he was moved by greed. All right, well, he was moved by greed, and he was of the view, say, probably, he never thought, say, probably, that laid down principle in terms of, Sebi, no credit. He thought he can manipulate people and take their money and then take advantage of that and think he can impose an authority on the people. Okay. But he never knew that there was a law. He never knew that the Chieftaincy Act is working. And he never knew that the Constitution is working. And he never knew that Abushan had been defined by the Constitution of this country. Family. What is family? It has been defined by the Constitution.
All right.
And so if you think probably you can lie your way out and make money, no, you can't. As I say, you are on record. Oba Santiman, I try in time Anama. And so why clearly do you want to think you can deceive? You cannot deceive anybody. And so what you did here is for you Sampahene no Krena Woka, because you were moved by greed. And you were moved by the fact that you wanted to, probably say, why we a demon now? By now, and you demon. As I say, a sebi, a debia, a nanum, a jow, as you to an amutu as a fata, in a bear, the achima, a bit medi, nano credi, juma, but you never believe in that principle. And clearly, he was moved by greed.
Was there any instance and another official Edinechi Ija Samudia says Uniwa Samudia in Dinadia?
Oh, that was the Sebina official the first.
Okay.
And I litigated in respect of the fact that we wanted to elevate Sampa to the paramountcy.
Okay.
And so clearly there was a need. There was a need now only an official and I cover. When no more banner. I think it gets to a point. Now Sebina official EBM. And she said, or Shebushan for you, the 2 men, Madaroma, the Bienia, me bay, and twice when I said, Uncle Codain, no Famonco. It doesn't mean that you are blood related. It doesn't mean, say, be now a coefficient, a boja. I cannot be a baby, I see baby. But the point is that if they think, say, the Yura, I cannot, and no cry, you have every opportunity to challenge that authority in court.
Do you think the statement made by Nana official on Aha Sampa and there?
Oh, no, not necessarily so. He made it in good faith. He never made it with a bad intention.
Okay.
What I say, we'll be to have a town chain, was some and I was some on the cream, and now in pass and proud to me, Koba, which me to store Jano. What I say, we'll be carbon and senior cities and it's here. It's only work on out because may call a yard and crying mammy. And it just Nipanama, can I say, and crying mammy, the store near there. But if so, Kai. Sebi adoya papa na aya on a dia e se osum nkran won no krem na so jutum Sampa on kan na emu animunyam sebi no dia show so what I say. So the statement that Nana Kofi made was never wrong. He believed in him osum niye but the fact osum niye say say oh yeah this year.
Okay,
that's the lie. That's the principle. The fact say osum niye say oh yeah this year
yeah
unya this year and so osum ba osum ya bia sebi and anka oni mi am yi so a na anka be koso ahomobo ba oni mi am yi so Udimi be yiso Sampa. Me know your pedia. I have to tell them me know your pet.
Okay.
And I have to expose you that indeed you are not and you're not part of me. And you're not ever going to be part of me.
Okay.
And so the statement that Nana Kofi made was not wrong.
Okay.
He made it that in good faith.
Okay. All right. Yes, now Menshia can seminar Messi. High Court can seminar Messi. National House of Chiefs a gazette to learn an Samba Jafla. Ajinatum. Adentina Sampa intimenjo.
The Sampa intimenjo recently, I think there was a communique that was released by the Bono Regional House of Chiefs, right, under the authority of the President, Dormaahene.
Yeah.
And clearly, it was diabolical, it's fake, it's unacceptable, and it's a gross disrespect to the rule of law in this country. What I say? Now Dormaahene is trying to create an impression, say, as someone else was as I said, and then he hired under the authority of the registrar of the Bono Regional House of Chiefs.
Yeah.
I condemn and I say that guy, that Regional House of Chief guy, all right, that Regional House of Chief registrar, no, he's a disgrace to himself, and he should not allow himself to be manipulated by another Dormaahene to rise, press released which are unacceptable and which are fake and which are not deemed to be constitutional. So now Dormaahene feels the violent situation that is going on in Sampa is not acceptable. Who is causing it? And you know, and you know, Jintro.
Yeah.
You are 2 minutes or Casampa, only 2 minutes or Casampa. But Sampa, same we are now. Which is a Brun Regional House of Chief, your president. I'm telling you on authority. So I see called the Brun Regional House of Chief and a meeting and we should that communicate. They should release the members in French. I have before them cause our meeting. All right, Obia sign for them to release that communique. There were 4. There were 4 people who went there to the Brun Regional House of Chief. Namely, Dormaahene count, Sampahene, Dormaahene, and Dormaahene. They were the people who went there.
Oh, okay.
And so the people that the Ghanaian people to ask, how many people constitute the friends and the Brun Regional House of Chief? No, me saying, I don't know more count or maybe. So clearly, it tells us that he has an agenda, a propaganda to keep on misleading the people. So authority, he has no authority. So if he say Anamutua Asantiman is not clear, it's not fair, he should take Asantiman home because he has now been promoted to the judgment of our people.
Now, Dormaahene, what is his interest in Sampa?
He's doing politics. He's doing politics. And then he wants to arrogate powers to himself that he has no authority. He's doing politics and trying to behave so it should be to me. And that is why, with the greater respect, I am disappointed with the President of the nation, President Mahama. Nana Dormaahene has misconducted himself time and again. He doesn't deserve to be at the appeal court. I'm saying it's 2 things. Nana Dormaahene has been at the bench over the last 30 years. And for that matter, he qualified to be an appeal court judge. However, the conduct, Namutu, Nini and Sampa said he will be promoted. So clearly, it's Nana Dormaahene, the president of the country endorsed it. He endorsed it. The reason why he endorsed it by conduct, because near Anamutua, you run out of my here to a Kuman man, Sebi all to 2 Eman Asantimano. Is the president of Ghana telling me that he's not aware? He's aware. Sebi, what promoting? He the board chairman of the governing council of the University of Energy in Sunyani and Yanokre. Yeah. You have it was an elevating to the judge of the appeal of court. Meanwhile, Obia court are canceling my Busu. And Obu courts in same time and again. Or misconducting on. You can't misconduct. What is the definition of misconduct? I think the Chief Justice was fired. Yes. Based on misconduct. Yes. Has Nana Dormaahene misconduct himself or not? Should be reasonable men in this country, women of substance in this country. We are asking you to define misconduct. Yeah. Nana Dormaahene or misconducting one. I don't hate him. I don't hate him. Yeah. Because Sebi, he is a lawyer and then he qualified to be there. Yeah. But Nana Mutu about to and send Fatada that he will be promoted because we are distorting history and now the time about Krumano. Time about Krumano and send Fata.
Do you think his actions favor the current government?
Of course. I say so respect. I favor him. Because he was able to lie to the people that assisted Asantemai, Obisi Asantemai, and an Otuana Mutubi. But after Sebi, Otusana Mutuna, Sebi Yera, Abba Abaimono, Yera Joman Draman, Mahan, Abba Abamon. Clearly, the Asante authority still stands. Asantemai authority still stands. Okay. What I say? You can never undermine the authority of Asantemai, but you make people to believe, as I said, Abami Ba, Asantemai authority will stop. And you're not correct. You see, we don't want to do politics. Yeah. And if you don't want to allow political actors to come in this matter and to try to make, capital out of that, we will not allow that. And your politics in area, but the rule not playing in politics in area. We want to tell the people, say, look, there's no political authority, there's no political architect that can determine when a bear mind. Obiano between determines when your friends that bon rap. Obiano between determines a when a young rap, you are going to mind him. And Obiano between determines when the value of Mampusi. It's the people, it's the subject of the people of Mampusi, the people of Dagbon, and the people of the Gonja that can determine who is the overlord. And it's the same spirit and the same power that people can determine who is the overlord of Sampa at the subject of Sampa. Right. And it's important the political actors and authority accept it, and they should not deceive people to think, you have no authority. It's a para authority. There's a chieftaincy act within the constitution, and it will be there forever and ever. Don't lie to the people, so you can take a decision. You can't. Ultimately. Yeah.
All right. Maybe say Bono Regional Services or more release not by not point by point. So that it's Ebusia making kind letter and I say release Bono Regional House of Chiefs the Ebaya Nipa and Sasha say David Bakuru Oswell or no principal registrar Bono Regional House of Chiefs or signing for the president.
He's a disgrace to the people of this country. He's a disgrace to the people of this country.
Enti yebe fan paragraph by paragraph na yahwe nsema omurizi ye no ni yahwe say eye no kre and say enye no kre. Now say at an emergency meeting of the Bono Regional House of Chiefs held on 3rd October 2025, members noted with grave concern and regret the recent disturbances at Sampa, which arose from the ongoing Sampa chieftaincy dispute. These disturbances have resulted in the loss of lives and destruction of properties. The House strongly condemns these disturbances. The House attributes the cause of this unfortunate situation to the alleged illegitimate process of entering the name of one party in the Sampa chieftaincy conflict into the register of the National House of Chiefs. Now, first of all, I condemn disturbances, but second point from reason is very important. I will say, almost attributed this disturbances to the illegitimate process of entering one party's name. That's to let Sampa Jafla. The idea called National Register of Chiefs. Just say illegitimate. Young family acquiring so. And National House of Chiefs and family acquiring so.
And that is what President Mahama has not been very fair to the people of this country by promoting or elevating another Dormaahene to the Justice of the Court. Because clearly that document Sebi Emma Omudina to let someone that fly didn't call the register. Is it legal or is it not legal?
Ebusia enti wo hwe extras from the National House of Chiefs and that screen is no ya gazette to let somebody fly na idea to screen so wo hwe no.
Is it legal or is it not legal? Is it legal?
Legal.
It's illegal. Yeah. And the president of the Bono Regional House of Chiefs, who is he?
He is a judge and
he's a judge of the appeal court.
Yes.
That has been promoted I think over a week ago.
Yes.
And so clearly say a week ago or a week ago, he has a fair mind to restore the law. And once he has a fair mind to restore the law, how will you therefore write such a letter that illegitimate process? So he's undermining the authority of the same court that he has been promoted to become the judge of the appeal court. That is why he's a misfit, a character to be where he is. I say so respect and I say so not try to undermine his personality. But I'm saying say you okay can so. Say beside extract now is it still? Is he under seal?
Yes.
Extract is he under seal?
Yes.
Your sign.
Your sign.
National House of Chiefs logo no. National House of Chiefs is in the Constitution.
It's in the Constitution.
Is it in the Constitution?
It is.
So is he undermine the Constitution of this country? The Constitution that he is coming to serve?
Wow. Enti yanto so na yenhwe letter no said na Dormaahene man registrar extra no say the Bono Regional House of Chiefs had earlier rejected the said chieftaincy declaration form after the High Court in Kumasi ordered the House to receive, process and transmit them to the National House of Chiefs because the forms did not meet the necessary requirements. The President and the Registrar of the House were eventually cited for contempt for failing to comply with the mandamus order. You see, I had no making statement said.
See, that is why I'm saying I'm so disappointed.
In the President.
Of course, in the President again, but I have respect for him. He doesn't mean I'm saying this is a character who is distorting history, who has no respect for the law. I'm saying if he's saying so, is the Bono Regional House of are they having authority in respect of Sampa jurisdiction? So he's a justice of the appeal court. If you think that whatever decision Asanteman Ekayan or Yanokra, why don't you advise them to go to court and set it aside? There has been a ruling of the High Court. There's a ruling of the appeal court. All these rulings have been documented. And they are fact. These are available evidence. You are the justice of the High Court before recently you are promoted. Why don't you pursue the court to attend this law or this judgment? Now, of course, now didn't throw. And then you keep on allowing, I know, now, Sebi, because people believe that you are just at the High Court, it's in the Okanay no credit. But I'm trying to would you. In Trona would you, Wadaroma, then can't try to you, but of course, Wadaroma, once in 7 or it's in China, and then no credit no Okan.
Sure.
What I say? As I say, Asanteman, Sampa Asanteman. And so, why are you trying to create the impression that who are you? Who are you as the president of the Bono Regional House? You are Dormaahene. And I'm going to before you share no more to Abama say, but the Bono Regional House of Chiefs. It doesn't make you a final determinant in terms of who becomes Sampahene.
Okay.
The final determinant is the Sampa Traditional Council.
Yeah.
They will bring their document that this is the person that you appointed as the president of Sampa Traditional Council. Now, if you want to know the document now connection hardship, but you sat down there pretending, behaving, and that is why I expect Nana Techimahin to condemn some of these utterances. I expect the Boon East Regional, for example, the Boon Regional East House of Chiefs to condemn such a statement because it is undermine the chieftaincy as an institution. I expect the Dagbon, the overlord of Dagbon, I expect the overlord of the Gonda land and the Mampusi land to condemn this statement coming from the Boon Regional House of Chiefs. If they want the chieftaincy as an institution to be respected, they should be condemning some of these things. They should not they should not allow political actors to determine what they should do. Nana Dormaahene is a political actor. When he was campaigning, nobody all campaigns the president of the National House of Chiefs. He told people in the Northern Enclave that they should vote for him. He will make sure he fix them. Nasebi, Penyin, Etusana Mutuno. Obia, wa kwanya se ojo ne political party bia by back a can of a bass yen can no cry. I said no cry to be a no cry to. But you don't rely on politics to take advantage of people. You don't allow a policy to abuse people at all times, irrespective of our differences. You must show respect to the people. You must show respect to the people. And that's why I expect my northern brothers to condemn the activity of Nana Dormaahene down here. He's misbehaving. And I expect the National Democratic Congress to condemn his activities at time. Because they think that he's supporting them, but he's rather warring their party. And some say, Anamutuno or Tuni, and Selfata. Anamutuno or Tuni, Mramo and I know Mramo, any Mramo, and T or Semabu Kutupa, and our show in crime, and our Mudis and Fumo Kumano. But it's come back them to head them. They should condemn his activities in this country. It's unacceptable.
Now, let's continue with the release. To the dismay of the House, the Registrar of the Bono Regional House of Chiefs and the acting president of Sampa Traditional Council were ordered in a contempt application to submit the said forms to the National House of Chiefs. What is more troubling is that when the said order was eventually complied with by the Registrar of the Bono Regional House of Chiefs, the president and the Registrar of the National House of Chiefs purportedly entered the name of Nana Samba Jafla II into the Register of the National House of Chiefs unilaterally. This action constitutes a clear and flagrant violation of the established process governing the registration of chiefs. We wish to assure the people of Sampa, Bonomai, and the general public that it is taking the necessary steps to ensure a fair and expeditious hearing of the Sampa Paramount 2 petition, which is at the heart of the conflict. You
see, this statement that he's making clearly, he tells you that with the greater respect that he's not a serious mannered guy. The president, probably, you cannot lie. You cannot lie this way. Look at the statement that you are making. That purported. How can you say that? A judge of the High Court? A judge of the High Court? That the action that the court took was not lawful? Is that what you are telling the people? That's what he's saying. And that is why we are saying that he's not the right person to have been promoted to the Court of Appeal. Because how can you write such a letter? Knowing very well that I have available document. You yourself have been cited for contempt. Coming October, a ruling will be given, and then the president or the government look at the statement that you are making. Read the statement again. Read the statement again.
So let me repeat that paragraph. Say, what is more troubling is that when the said order was eventually complied, now you use the word the said order. That phrase is very important.
Is it a said or is legal?
You said the said order.
A said order, but he knows it's legal. But he's deceiving them.
So when the said order was eventually complied with by the Register of the Bono Regional House of Chiefs, the president and the Registrar of the National House of Chiefs purportedly entered the name of Nana Samba Jafla II into the Register of the National House of Chiefs unilaterally. This action constitutes a clear and flagrant violation.
So the National House of Chiefs has committed an illegality.
And they have violated
so once they have violated the processes, do you ask people to go and burn people's houses? Do you ask people to go and burn people shops? So once there's a violation of the law, where do you go?
You go to court.
You go to court. And that is why you should have advised them to go to court. But you told them, you know very well that when you go to court, you lose because you know you are lying. Nana Dormaahene, you know you are lying. He knows he's going to lose the court. And so what will he do? He should tell them, So he's behind, and I expect the government. I'm telling authority that national security should arrest another Dormaahene. He's an abattoir. He's a conspirator in what is going on in Sampa. He should be arrested, and I say so respect that he should be arrested. He doesn't deserve to be where he is. We are law-abiding citizens. So we will submit ourselves to the 1992 Constitution.
Yeah.
Once you have agreed ourselves that we submit ourselves to the 1992 Constitution, nobody's above anybody.
Yeah.
And we expect another mind to be arrested. One man say be akunkuma ekoso or Sampa ni akoso. Mama shi amanfo fie na Dormaahene na shechire. O kan obi. Nti omuchi wo mo sefata na omuchi ma. They should arrest another Dormaahene. You are part of the whole process. I expect national security to deal with him, and I expect President Mama to deal with another Dormaahene. You are said o kan and ani ekoso no. Why? I didn't see. And then it seems there's no respect for the law.
Yes.
Obi abaye fie abe shoot me maame akunu. Today, as it speaks, there's no press release from the police hierarchy or the regional minister to say and I say. And then, what sort of country are we living in?
All right.
Are people special than others?
Well, police did our canon. The police has released the statement, but maybe my answer neighbor statement on Brian. Has the police called Dada Samba Jafla, any supporters, any Samudian supporters say Mumra May security meeting and require Sampa?
But of course, you see that why will you call out for a security meeting? If you call out for a security meeting, then probably you want to be a character. You have an authority, you have an intelligent gathering. You are being paid by the state to gather information. So right from day one, I don't think the police institution can tell me that they are not aware of these processes that's going on in this country. There's sort of the Sampa issue. They know. And for that matter, they should know the no. They don't have to call me. They don't have to call the other party. They should know who is misbehaving. And they should deal with the people. We kept on telling them. And we've given names to them. We've told them that they should arrest Brahma Mosi, who is a claim Zongo Kokos, chairman of the National Democratic Congress, who he believed that probably, and this is in power that he can misbehave. You cannot misbehave. Okay. There's a limit to political authority.
Yeah, sure.
There's a limit to political authority. And then he should be arrested. There's this Mambolenge guy, he should be arrested. There's this guy, a friend, a VIP bar station, VIP bars, right? Only manager, a friend of fire, Alex. He should be arrested. Obama should be arrested. All these guys should be arrested. They are financiers. They are misbehaving. Okay. They are bringing on unrest in the community. They are disrupting people. So we will be turn a checker, will be turn issue. You keep on disturbing the people. Why? They should arrest them.
Okay.
They are the culprits. They are the perpetrators. Okay. They are the key architects. They should arrest them. Okay. To bring that sanity. And that is why we expect the Inspector General of Police to deal with them.
My main kind statement are police at the by police restore calm during clash at Sampa main market. The first paragraph says the Bono Regional Police Command has restored calm at Sampa following a violent clash between two rival factions, Samudia and Samba Jafla, which erupted at the Sampa main market on Sunday, 5th October 2025 in the Bono region. Police received a distress call on the same day reporting an exchange of gunfire between the factions, which also resulted in the burning of several stores in the market areas. A team of police personnel was immediately deployed to the scene and to escort a Ghana National Fire Service tender and an ambulance which was conveying a pregnant woman to a hospital. The police team, however, got caught up in the exchange of gunfire from the armed groups. Some officers sustained gunshot injuries, and the service vehicle with registration number GP686 veered into a ditch during the crossfire. The injured officers were rushed to the Sampa Government Hospital for medical attention. 7 were treated and discharged, while 1 officer, who sustained a head injury, has been referred to the Konfanochi Teaching Hospital in Kumasi for further treatment. Patrols have since been intensified in Sampa and the situation remains calm. The Bono Regional Police Command assures the public that every effort is being made to arrest all individuals involved in the disturbances. Signed, Chief Inspector Thomas Akela, Public Relations Officer, Bono Regional Police Command. Now, police for a making statement. How much I say? Nana Samba Jafla. Let me tell you an authority. Right from the district to the region, all the police officers have been compromised. All of them have been compromised, and I say so respect. Wow. I'm not saying to undermine the police institution as a whole. I'm saying
right from the district to the region. All of them have been compromised. And for that matter, some of their information are not accurate. When you see, look at the information that they put out, they say the Rava. What is Rava? Today, who's the IGP of Ghana? The Inspector General of Police, who's the IGP?
Mr. Christian
Yohono. Yeah. So is he having a Rava authority in respect of Dampari? Only Dampari IGP?
No.
Is Dampari having Rava people in the police service?
No.
And so them at all times one authority.
Yeah.
And he said, when you put a statement at the Rava authority, what's your Rava authority? Rava authority, Yohono, you come to Manchester every day.
Yeah. You
can pick a call and ask Santimai. That's Santi, the president. What is the fact? He will tell you the fact.
Yeah. And
before the fact, you go through and find out is it legal or it's not legal. If it's a Santimai is causing an illegality, you don't have to respect a Santimai. But if it's called, if the act that a Santimai took is legal, you should know better. So you don't put a statement out there and say Rava. There's nothing like Rava.
Okay.
One authority in Sampa. And one authority to let someone fly. Wow. They should not make that statement that Rava. There's nothing like Rava. Okay. There's one authority. And it's a fake reporting that they are doing.
Were you worried when you heard say police in the statement even Nana Samba Jafla, they just mentioned the name Samba Jafla without holding
so clearly they've taken sides. And that's what they do. If you're a reasonable man and then probably read in between the line, read the phrase in the statement, it tells you that clearly they're taking sides. But the fact that they've taken sides, we have no problem. We are saying
yes.
Right from the president to every institution in this country, they're not better than us, they're not people than us. But of course, the Ghanaian people have accorded them that respect that they should be where they are and serve our interests. The fact that we have accorded their respect to be where you are to serve our interests, it doesn't make you to be a thing God. You are not a thing God.
Yeah.
Do what is right and do what is fair. And that is why we are telling the Inspector General of Police that there is no Rava authority.
Okay.
Sebi, Odishena Sebi, a two-can. I think you were here in Kumasi yesterday also.
Yes.
To find out what has happened. We expect you to go to Sampa and find out what has happened. We don't expect you to allow probably a blood-related member of parliament. I think, for instance, Sampa, the member of parliament from Sampa.
Okay.
A friend, I inquired Frederick.
Okay.
Sebi, ni mami okroboni, and a papa, Sampahene.
Okay.
And I tell you, you're at Yohono, so Sebi, okroboni. And so I expect him to do right, irrespective of the fact that you have a blood relationship with the member of parliament.
Okay.
You have to show fidelity to the law. You are there to show respect to the law. You are not showing respect to blood ties. Who is right and who is wrong.
Okay.
Defend who is right and make sure the image of the police service is protected. The police service, the image and respect of Sampa said the airtime. Airtime. Because Anamutu more to and Samfata. And if you see the communique that the Borno Regional Police Command said the Omudia to airtime, it tells you that they are not tolerated though. It tells you they are taking sides. And we are telling them that we are not going to allow them to take sides.
Okay.
You tell them to be truthful to the people. Because at the end of the day, Ghana Fujina and Etiomoka, they should be truthful and tell the truth to the people of this country.
You think the regional minister has failed woefully?
He has failed woefully and he should be fired. He should be fired. The decision you are be fired. It is important we show leadership in this country. You cannot continue to do things like that. A party. What is party? At the end of the day, many are saying the idea do and send fata. It's not right. It's not fair.
Okay.
I should not hide under the umbrella of politics. I should not hide under the veil of politics. To misbehave. We cannot continue to live in a country. We should live in a decent and a disciplined society.
Okay.
That there must be that respect. They must refer to the rule of law. At least to understand the barrier. I mean, to cross one. But people should not create the impression that they are superhuman beings. They are super, like said, will be. All of us are resolved to show respect to the law, to restrain ourselves. But people try to go further and to push. All of us can be animal. We don't want to be animal, but we want to show respect to the law and show respect to the people. So it's important. The right thing should be done in this country for all of us to keep on going in respect of our common activities. While the government faces the overall problem, it's important that we face all these things in this country.
What do you think is the solution to all these things?
The solution is the government to act. And the government should be the cases that we are reported to the government to deal with those people, to arrest them. We are not begging the government, but we are telling the government to arrest them, because the reason why the government has to arrest them is the fact that they are causing the atrocity, the evil act na yakoso okromon. They na yakoso. Ya ba sem abeka sem ye kan we came for arbitration. Arbitration na ba no sebi ya kan wie And probably, I know the President Mama is a nice man, is a gentleman.
Yeah.
He knows in respect of arbitration.
Okay.
Arbitration, what before my own sister, George Bawa, a very excellent, intelligent woman, of course, who is an aide to the president, knows very well that he can tell the president that these people went for arbitration and they've lost the matter. And so they should tell them the truth that they are misbehaving. What I say? Shebi, my own sister, George Bawa Muntari, and remember Nyam, Sinebeya, Shebi Obetimi Akosu Ayen Oyen. But if they take sides and allow some group of people to misbehave, it's go against them. And they don't have to take those sides. They don't have to do that. And that is why I'm not surprised. They said the head will be called the Brun Regional House of Chief as a registrar. Now the mines on panel. Also on panel of Gonja or Gonja in this year. We are telling the people of Gonja this is the tribal inflammation that he's doing. We cannot continue to live in this country in this manner. We expect the president to sit up and to take this matter up and to ensure that the right thing is done once and for all. We will not allow I support my brother, my Kusasi brothers. But we will not allow that to happen. We will not allow any political authority to bring that Sebi in Sebi or Sampa. We deal with them squarely and we deal with them fairly. We expect them to do the right. And I'm telling him, say, Now, and the president of assassination will also do what is right and to make sure he called the government to order that the right thing has to be done. You are Sebi, Sampa, in India, and I'm a Sampa and someone.
All right, now, our last statement. The other country, man for now, Sampa, maybe a message of hope be for them.
Yeah, can I say once there should be a school placement aba. And obi if you actually Oman or Basampa, one of the best schools, a mass school, Sampa, and the German of St. Anne.
All right.
Very excellent school, secondary school, very disciplined school, college school. And I have technical school. The Wanafana Primary Secondary School. Very excellent, in a secondary school out there. Within all those enclaves. There was Suma, what I said, secondary school on all those things. Buka, secondary school on. We want to assure the people that they should come. There's nothing there.
All right.
Obia and Kaubin share and Antokobianum, they should come and Mobian Sisa and Tokobiochi or Su Omra. We are going to protect them and we protect their interests. So we are telling the Ghanaian people that everybody has to be or Akwanyasho or Basku Okrumon, Omra, or Ba, they will protect them. And we make sure the right thing is done. So people should not be scared about the information that Ecos were mounting was said the Sinasi or Sampana, Sinasi or Sam. We protect their interests. You will protect you more and son a binding crowd protect you. All of them should come and we will make sure they will grow up to be a disciplined characters in terms of contributing to the society. And so we expect everybody not probably to run away from the reality, say, Oheneba and the DCM. They should come. And so going forward again, we will expect Sebitima Mufon say, almost Umuhe, no crea was in no monka no crea. A sorry, honum, in Cramufo more honum, Nano, almost Bisano Crum, Mufano Cronin to ye. And that's all people documenting and Sebi, who call our friends and Moxa, you will be a bit in a kind there. They should read the extract one and some of mine. Who call Roman Catholic Church, or be betting a kind, who call Presbyterian, who betting a kind, who call continuation betting a kind, Monkai, Namukan Yampa, Bue, near can say, to let some other flan and some of mine, then Nayan Tumu Eradimo, Nayan Tumu or Dumu, Nafi Sebi, Nkoso, and Koso. That's the only way, that's authority. Nothing can change. Nobody can deny the fact that Yesu, and nobody can deny the fact that Muhammad, and so nobody can deny the fact that to let some other fly, to let some other fly. Sana Ranaka, Sana Si, or Daroma.
To let Sampa Jafla, the legitimate Sampahene, and nobody can deny that fact according to Amas, and according to me as well, according to Ghana for Unisan said, none of the Emrano. Aka busia ha Oheneba Media yemfa aseda ema yaboafo a wo esoya sene sabre adabofo fin same kan cho say chance no de opese obeto bia no mo bi edema color bia ope design bia ope size bia ope ombetwa de amo e bia na pese omo ankasa bi susu dan no mo bosuma wa adabof say ba bia na pono mo bra na ene o metrans na monye enhyehyeye so opese okoto be boso nso a akwanya wo hode ma opese okotu beton a akwanya e wo hode ma en ado ade be bodan so na adwene ho a adabof twa ne nyina e bi o ma so omo nkran omo e kumase enso ofre business good screen so and 24 ebeje so na woman wey dream come na we hear dey no dey ato mani na mo so no ayo mo ese na e fata na busia printing na no e ken Bernard printing press wada roma for printing how ko dance and 24 no munye mfa ma wati ibia na e billboard posters flyers banners souvenir bia pese o print and o design fabra bedon epia wo abie company bi na pese wo ye branding ye catchy brand na e betimi atwe customers amawa akoda nke bena pretty press no munye fama mo amoye nduro no bia na pese wo ye design bi ma wo jacket boxes so pese wo print bi na se wo manufacture bi akembe na de be de mo curtains akese ne boxes nso wo mo ye nyina bi o maso ye printing machines akese ne nketo nyina o mo san etum bi o maso ye ne okumase asafo o mo bentu express no ne penifo eni enkomo na o mo entro mo chira kwan na so fa ha ekodan home na busia enu twemu a efie bites e penifo nsa sabre nsu ato na waba system nim de wadaroma efie bites a ene wo se utwitwa bi na bibia timi akama be ma no bia eboa ma osipi esita oba timi no bi se wunya ndi mfrisha no edum otwe wadaroma onka ho oba a wonyem enka ho de o makoda no for enka ho aside that say ye top no ye wedding bibia na betim de efie bites aye bia na peso to bi koton a for numbers na screen so na penifo eni komo na so so GB ebeto na bibia enye kama yiwe ni sana yibedidi aduane so de de no eno na ye Remy spices na de aduane ma aduane ye kama we natural spices enye de ye de sichire ni ade hawo wo ne de bi wadaroma wa oto aduane okurum ko Remy spices de fa ye na de bia customers be be sanse aduane no ebe de oba ba bi aduane se de be ma ni dia obeka fie onko abonten nkototo dokuno ne maku abonten na wa ye aduane so na etin so wadaroma obi a timi eyusu Remy spices say yam kwan for ye bibia no ho spices e wo ho no mo ye da sa aboafo ase se omoso ya sene me de sanko me ne nua be ma amas ene de Sampa enkomo bro nyina de ti yesuan de ye hwe information e ba ye de nkrata toto ho ya de ye nyina hu se ampa to let Samba Jafla ono enemra agina tum se Sampahene a te se krojen enye se bia obi na hye obi achi eyesa nemum mojamu emramu ono ene qualify so ye Sampahene nti National House of Chiefs edinidin akwa nkrata ma sabi de ono the legitimate Sampahene na chini nenim obia eno ye besere mpenifo se mutumu na nsifo sanse munim no kre no na no kre no enye dwuma na Sampa enyo Sampa jo a bono bejo bono jo a Ghana nyina ebejo na sumdie na akoso aba na bia kama midin e de enkrofo das bre hayo Oheneba Media makra mu nyina
Spices naima. Hello. Mama spices are ebe mama aduane aye tasty, appetizing and delicious.
Spices day and no Remy spices. Ordinary Remy, dependable.
Remy spices, Remy.
Fiam papa, what the Remy spices you aduane a? Ema aduane ye fine. Kai say Remy spices dey so who yisu a. Emfa spices fufuro bia amfra. If we say Remy spices dey ordinary home. Flavors no so dey bebre. Chicken, goat, jollof, stew. Spices bia wo hwehwe no. Remy obi wo ho. Emfa aduane dey ento chacha. Perfect. Remy spices. Ema aduane ye dekeke. Kai say aduane bia ye de spices ye dey. Remy spices ye ni nyina.
Remy spices, Remy.
FDA aje jodi nkrato yatum.
Oheneba Media for na efremu ayebo me say media royals media mu adehye no asebo ana entasema amamla ni amane mu dwumadie Oheneba Media betenete enti amanfo mu ntie ye na nyado.